Hey y'all. Hello. It's Sunday. Rare live appearance on a Sunday, but why not? So I titled this video Going Nuts for Nuts because I thought it was a great way to explain and just kind of give you guys a little bit of insight into how real time I deal with cravings and urges in the instance that perhaps you are doing a lot of snacking right now. Maybe you're eating some things that you don't want to eat. Maybe you're wanting some things to eat that you don't actually have at your disposal. So for me, that means nuts, either peanuts, cashews, almonds will do, really just kind of almost anything in that like crunchy area. I prefer that it's salty, but that's not the best for me, so I try to stay away from that. So I've noticed that I don't have any nuts. I ran out of almonds the other day, and I try not to keep the salty things around the house. Why? Because I will eat them, and I will eat a lot of them, and that's not good. And so one of the things that I suggest in terms of how to handle emotional eating is to really just kind of stop, challenge, and then choose. So the stop for me is, okay, I really want some of these nuts. And the challenge, that's where the hard work comes in, is why? Why do I want some nuts right now? What is going on? Am I bored? Am I tired? Am I anxious? Those are usually the three, not so much tired, but usually bored, usually anxious, usually just a little bit stressed because I have several things that I'm trying to kind of work out in my head, and I should write them down on paper, but that's a different story. And so I'm like, okay, well, if I have some nuts, then that'll give me something to do. Hey, Ron. So I do have some pickles in the refrigerator, but you know what? I'm talking specifically about cravings and what they mean and how to kind of move past them. So these nuts, now we are all on quarantine or stay in place. So for me right now to go and get some nuts, which I could do, I could go to the grocery store, but it's about 30 miles from where I am. It's like, wow, do I really want those nuts that badly? Do I need those nuts that badly that I'm willing to risk contracting a disease for them? Because that's really the question right now. Am I willing to risk exposing myself to a virus that I could otherwise prevent by staying in place? And so when it comes down to those kinds of questions, hey, Deborah, when you're asking yourself, how badly do I really want this? What is my risk? What risk am I willing to take in order to go and have that craving satisfied? That's when you can really kind of start to dig into, all right, what's really going on here? Is it really that important? Am I buffering? Am I trying to avoid something by having this, whatever it is, this substance, this, Doritos, chips, or again, in my case, it's nuts. And then what is that thing? Because obtaining those nuts for me right now is so difficult. There's so many hurdles I have to overcome. Going to the store 30 miles away, exposing myself, trying to stay 6 feet away from everybody. And it's like, okay, I can't do that, and I don't need them that bad. It's not life or death that I have them, but it does give me an opportunity to really say, okay, let me challenge this. Let me challenge what's really going on here with, am I willing to risk, hey, Megan, going out into the world under this stay-in-place order just to get a snack? Now, I purposely don't keep a lot of these things around the house so that I can actually force myself to make these decisions on my kind of what I like to call red light foods. And then the third step is to choose, right? So we had stop when you get the craving, challenge it. Why is this coming up? And then I get to choose the action. So do I choose the action of going to the store, again, risking everything right now with stay in place, or do I choose the action of really kind of dealing with the emotions, settling into why are you feeling anxious? Why are you procrastinating, putting away your laundry? Because I'm actually doing that. Hey, Ashley. So that's really what's going on as well. So then I have to say to myself, no, it's not worth it. Going to the store to get just this snack is not worth it. I need to go ahead and just fold my laundry because ultimately I'm still going to have to fold the laundry. Even if I were to choose that risky action, I'm still going to have to come back and fold the laundry. So I wanted to, again, come on and just give you, like I said, a real-time sense of how to manage your cravings, manage those urges. What are some practical tips that you can do to help you move past that instead of indulging? And for me, in a lot of things, it has to be not actually having it in the house. And there's a place nearby my home where they make they get fresh peanuts in. Y'all, They come like these bags like this, and I can eat the whole bag. So there's no way I can keep those in my house because I eat the whole thing. I've talked about eating the can of cashews before, so I don't eat in the car anymore. And so now it's almonds. But the point is, know what those things are for you, and then now instead of actually giving into that, one step that you can take in order to move past giving into the bag of Doritos, the cakes, the cookies, whatever it is you're eating right now, challenge that. Figure out why, and then choose what your action is. If your action is going to be to eat it, then you know what? Go for it. But if your action is not going to be to eat it, because that's going to be the better for you in the long term, then really kind of sit and focus and sit with what is going on with me. Am I procrastinating? Am I feeling anxious? Am I tired? What is it? And let's start dealing with that emotion, right? So then we can really start to get a better handle on what emotional eating is, what it does to us, and how we respond to it. And most importantly, how to actually overcome it. So on that note, I've chosen not to go get the nuts because we're staying in place and it's ridiculous. I'm like, wow, do you want those nuts that bad? I don't want them that badly. I would love them, but I don't want them that badly. I need to just get and do what I'm supposed to be doing instead of what those nuts represent, which is me trying to avoid something that I need to be working on. So I hope that helps you just a little bit. People are at home snacking. Stop snacking, y'all. And usually I say I don't want to shit on you, but I am today. Stop with the snacks. I've seen so many posts about snacking. Everybody's getting their bacon on too, and they're cooking. Let's see some more cooking photos, y'all. What else are y'all cooking? You've been seeing what I've been eating every day. I want to see what you're eating as well. And I want to wish you optimal health, bountiful wellness. Hey, Jennifer, nice to see you. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'll see you when I see you. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.